Hello, what I thought I'd show you today, this was requested by somebody, was to show how to grow okra. Now, I've never been particularly successful with growing okra in the UK. We just don't seem to get the temperature for it, but I am determined to do it one year. The greenhouse doesn't seem to be hot enough, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow them on the windowsill in the kitchen, which is south facing. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that that will be warm enough. I usually germinate them inside on the windowsill, and then when they're a bit bigger, then I tend to move them out to the greenhouse. But if the temperature drops too much, they just don't like it and they don't grow, and I never seem to have been able to get a plant any bigger than like about 6 inches. So I will grow them this year, and I will show you how I'm going to do them. These ones my mum got for me. I think she might have got them in Spain, I don't know. But she seems to be able to grow them outside beautifully in Spain, but then it's lovely and hot there. So anyway, I will grow them one year, and they will be successful because I like them. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to sow these. Right, now what I've got here, you can go and get these free of charge from your local supermarket. I've got quite a few of them in the shed. They're great for holding 3-inch pots perfectly. You usually find that they've got the big yogurts in them, so go into the supermarket, have a quick rearrange, and take some. I did ask once in my local supermarket, I said, can I have them? And he said, yeah, because they just throw them away. So I've got one here. This holds 6, some of them hold 12. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to get a 3-inch pot, and I'm just going to fill it with normal multi-purpose compost. The only thing that sort of these okra like is a nice hot temperature, and we cannot guarantee that in the UK. We had quite a nice summer last year, but the last one before that was absolute pants. I'll just do 3, and I will do the others, but there's no point me doing them all. I'll just show a couple to you. Now these seeds are, they're very sweet actually. Oops. Can you see those? They're quite round. They look a little bit on the weird side. They look a bit fuzzy, but they're not. They're just sort of spotty. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to sow 3 in each pot, because sometimes they don't grow. So I want to make sure that I have at least 6. If I end up with more, then I will grow more. So we'll put them in 3 like that. So just pop them on the top of the soil. Okay. I'll do the other ones in a minute. Ooh. And then you need to push them down. So just push them down to your first knuckle, just above your fingernail, and just push them down there gently. Make sure that when you put the compost in, you haven't compacted it really hard. You still need to be able to push them down quite gently. Okay, and once they're in like that, we'll just give them a top up so that they're all covered like that. Let me move that one there, and then I know I haven't done it. Okay, and then all we need now is to water them. So when you water your fresh seedlings, I've done all 6 of them now, you must water them with fresh water straight from the tap. You can't use grey water because they're sterile. You need, and they're new, and they need to be looked after properly. So to start with, so you need to use proper fresh water from the tap. So just give them a nice watering over, and that water will sink down, and you don't need to water them again until they've gone dry on the top. Remember, the seeds aren't that far down. Now there is a little bit of water that has fallen in the tray, which is fine because the bottom will soak those up. Make sure whatever tray you put them in, there isn't a hole, because some of these plastic containers have holes in them, so when you water, the water runs straight through, which won't be very good if you're growing them inside the house. So make sure it doesn't have any holes in it. And I'll just label those, and I will put them on the windowsill in the kitchen. Right, well, I will keep you up to date with how those get on. Hopefully this year they will work, and they will be wonderful. But then even if they're on a sunny windowsill, if we don't get a very hot summer, then they still won't grow. It's one of those things that in the UK is incredibly difficult to grow. If you live in warmer climates, they are so easy. So lucky you if you can grow them outside, but I can't. I struggle with them. But I will get them because I do like them, and they go really well in curries and lots of other dishes. Anyway, I hope you found that useful, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.